I didn't really need to make a video, but I mean there's no one watching anyway. But I just feel like any good movies need to have an ending, and it's been like 8 months, but there's a lot of things happen between those 8 months that I didn't upload, but you know, so all the previous video that you saw on my channels are basically me doing my IELTS practice. A lot of the time thumbnails also say the same thing. The only reason I upload is because it's a requirement. Not really, but like it's how I give my homework to my teachers. Yeah, and thanks to her and other people, my journey has come to an end, and yeah, I got my certification like a few weeks back, but I'm too lazy to actually even open it. I haven't opened it at all. But it's summer, it's pretty boring, so here I am. I actually did another test, like a prequel to this test, right? And I get a 7.5. Yeah, I think it's what in January 2024, and this test I did in April 2025. So there is a time between them, and the reason I didn't have more videos is because I switched classes. So yeah, and this time I got an improvement. Yeah, now it is a overall of 8. Right. So, right. I don't know if I should even give much of my detail. Probably not. But no. Yeah. I got an 8. I got an 8.5 in listening, 8.5 in reading, 6.5 in writing, and 8 in speaking. So, at least all of those speaking videos did pay off. Like the way I do my speaking is very different from my videos. Because there's a lot of things that happens between that. It's a little time skip, if you can say so. So I speak very differently. I don't overdone it as much as you see in the videos, because I realize that you don't really need all the fancy words and a lot of stuff to talk. No, you get my point. Yeah, and this time when I do the speaking, I feel a lot more natural. I speak more fluently and a lot more compact, and it's also a great tips for those who are struggling with your speaking, right? Usually you want to include all of your ideas on the first second sentence, usually those first sentences, because the uh, what are they called? Like the examiner, they are very tight on their time management, and they they have a very strict time management, and they will often cut you. So yeah, just make the most of it. Think about the ideas, and at least like list all your ideas in those first sentence. It helps a lot more, and just imagine that you're talking to a friend. It helps a lot. I think that confidence is a key to upgrade your band, because the previous test I did, I get a 7.5. I think it's a 9 in listening, an 8 in reading, a 7 in writing, and a 6.5 in speaking. So you can see that's a huge improvement. Well, as for the writing, if you ask me, basically I just got a very hard um, writing, at least to me. So I kind of fumble it. I was planning to redo it, but as the time of this video is like August, no, it's July, yeah. So already that's way too late to retake. I'm just too lazy to do that, and other things. I have a lot of things going on, and especially like SAT, it's draining a lot of your energy. And I get a 6.5. I think I did a great job, but only the task one. The task two is quite bad. I think it's something like talk about healthcare should be free for everyone, or something like that is right for everyone, and that private company shouldn't, and other people think that private companies should run like medical service or something like that. I think you can kind of find the hold on. I think I can find the actual task. Where is it? Oh yeah, here. Some people think that good health is a basic human need, so medical services should not be run by profit-making companies, or in other words, private company. Do you do the advantages of private healthcare outweigh the disadvantages? Yeah, so I think maybe it's a combination of pressures, and also that I kind of lack the experience to come up with ideas. It's kind of funny because my parents actually run a small clinic, so I mean a lot of people, when upon hearing this question, would expect me to know how to write it, but I guess I'm just a bum. I don't know. Anyway, it's a little mistake, but I think I'm kind of happy with what I got. I mean, I know that I will get an 8 overall because, all if all of those training and practicing didn't work out, might as well quit. The listening got a lower a bit, but at least the reading made up for it, and it went up half a band, so that's a good thing. And yeah, that's about it, really. My journey ends here. I don't really, I'm not planning to do YouTube, but maybe from time to time I will post something that I like. Yeah, I don't care if anyone's really gonna watch it or not. It's just a fun thing to do. Honestly, I kind of, oh no, the digital footprint can be a problem. I mean, but honestly, even if anyone gonna bring up my past, not gonna do a apology video. Just not my time. Anyway, yeah, and that's about it. If I like, maybe I will post more videos about stuff I do in my life and stuff. And I mean, like, for example, like boxing. I learned boxing from now. It's already like almost 2 years. Is it about that? I think no, like a year and a half. Yeah. So maybe other contents you will not see me like making speaking practices or stuff like that, like Anki. I am in 12th grade already, about to, it's a summer, so